Hi again. My name is Rebel and I'm the Rebel Reseller. And today we're going to be doing the second half of my What Sold video, which will be for the weekend, Friday through Sunday, June 26th through the 28th. Y'all, it's hot out here. We had a power outage. We had a lightning strike near our house, hit a transformer, and it fried the circuit board for our mini split. So it's quite warm out here. We're trying to see if we can get parts ordered to replace it, but if it ain't one thing, it's another around here these days. But we are like 2 days. You guys probably won't see this till next week, but we are 2 days away from our trip. Lots and lots of stuff to get done. We're going to get this video done, and then tomorrow I can do the Monday through Thursday so he can get it processed and scheduled out. And then we're going to get our shipping done, and then I'm getting the heck out of this room. It is too hot to work out here. I have sales on all 6 platforms to share with you. So that is just hopefully going to become the norm.
I have 2 things for us today, y'all. Number 1, if you're liking these videos, hit the thumbs up, drop a comment. That helps keep the algorithm happy. Second, I need to point out we have some defects down here with my beautiful wife. Apparently, she has a hoarding problem. Has been called out in a comment for hoarding, and she needs to get rid of all of this stuff behind her before she buys anything else on her sourcing trips. So we're going to forego any future sourcing trips and cancel them all until everything in this building is sold. Apparently somebody watched our video that doesn't resell
or doesn't know me. At first I thought they were saying I needed to sell my toys, you know, all of this.
Maybe they were. I don't know.
Maybe they were, but no, these are mine. This is my collection that I'm just sharing with you guys.
Or maybe they
do I sell some of it? Yeah. But for the most part, no. These are for my enjoyment.
Or maybe they were talking about what's on the floor back here too.
And that's an ongoing thing. You know, some of this has been washed and ready to be processed. Some of this just needs sorted. Right here's some Barbie stuff. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. But eventually I get to all of this stuff. So, you know, if you think I have a hoarding issue, no, this is typical. I think I've got it under control pretty good. But yeah, and all this stuff here is mine too. We just haven't finished doing this to that.
She has it under control way better than I would if I were responsible for doing those sorts of things for our business there with the toys.
Yeah.
I just chuckled, y'all. I had to bring it up. It doesn't hurt our feelings or anything. It's just funny the impressions that some people get.
Yeah, I'm hoarding. No, this is an ongoing, forever changing pile of stuff. I just finished all of the haul videos for everything that we picked up. Almost everything. I didn't show you guys some puzzles and junk. But we finished all the haul videos. I did a lot of them over 2 weeks. So I just ain't had time. And now it's too hot. So this stuff is waiting till we get back from our trip because it's too hot to work out here.
On to the video.
Whatnot. Had one sale on there. It's picked up for me though. This is a Clarkware pottery little square plate, and it sold on Whatnot for $20. Y'all, I would have never thought I would sell a plate on Whatnot. And then on Mercari, I sold 2 things. First was this chalkware dog wall hanging set. They sold for $16. And then PJ Masks. These are quite a few of the figures. And they sold on Mercari for $24.95. 5 on Depop. First was this Pillsbury Funny Face mug. I stopped at a thrift store that had just opened up recently. Paid $1 for this, and it sold on Depop for $10. Next up is a Pokemon backpack by Game Freak from 2018. Sold for $25. This is a Winnie the Pooh roly-poly chime toy. It was a Walgreens toy. sold for $8. Funny thing is I was at a yard sale recently and it was fill a bag and there were one of these in the boxes. And I thought, I've got one of them listed. I'm not going to buy another one. And then this one sold. This is a Hasbro Sweetie Pups Collie Dog figure. It has the flocked face. I've found a few of these over the years, but this one was in the best condition I've seen. And it sold on Depop for $14. And then these Imaginext figures sold for $31. This was a quick sell because I had just taken a bunch of them down, added some more to it, and it sold for $31. And then for Poshmark, I have 4. This is a Great American Fun Easter Bunny Rabbit wall decoration. Funny thing is, and I wonder, I got some questions about this in eBay, but then it sold on Poshmark. I don't know if it was the same person, but it ended up selling for $22. It's by Great American Fun. Picked this up at a church sale recently. I think I paid $2 or $3 for it. It is the Tomta Cake Bake Pan set. It had a little gnome mold, a book, and then the cake pan. It sold for $38. Tyco Sesame Street Elmo in a cement mixer. Picked this up, I'm pretty sure, at the bins in Dayton recently, and it sold very quickly on Poshmark for $9. And then Pebble is the brand. Pebble Purple Knit Giraffe Plush sold for $10. Then I had one sale on Etsy, which very, very quickly, I'm thinking maybe within 3, 4, 5 days of listing this. I picked these up at an estate sale for $3 recently. And it is American Greetings Strawberry Shortcake Salt and Pepper Shaker. And they sold on Etsy for $24.95. And then on eBay, a lot of low dollar. eBay's just kind of struggling. First thing though was this Mattel Tigger and Roo animated plush, sold for $17.95. Same month I listed it. And then this little red devil bear plush keyring. I actually had 8 of these. And if I can sell them all for $10, yeah, this sold for $10. So now I still have 7 more. Hazel Atlas glass decanter. I bought this forever ago. I picked up 2 of them. I want to say I paid $1 at a yard sale. And they've taken forever. Would I ever pick this up again? No. But it finally, one of them has sold $16.15. Russ Yomiko Classics Orangutan Plush sold for $9.95. This is a Disney Mickey Mouse, like neon colored plush lot of 2, sold for a best offer of $12. House of Lloyd, which is Christmas Around the World. This was a dog plush that I picked up. I want to say the first time we were at the bins in Dayton, it did end up having a flaw, but it sold for $13.50. Animal Adventure, I like that brand, but it's kind of comparable to Kelly Toy and stuff like that. Dandy. They don't sell for a whole lot. This one was Bass Pro Shops, also from 2007, and it sold for $8.96. Russ Stormy Gray Bear Plush sold for $8.96. And then this little teeny tiny Woody from Toy Story cowboy hat, it's literally 2 inches. Sold for $7.15. And then last thing that sold was this Wild Republic African painted dog plush, and a viewer bought it. So I'm friends with her mama, but thank you so much, Toby, for purchasing this and supporting the channel. And then Robert had quite a few sales also, comparatively to previous weeks. First thing, he had 4 sales to share from Poshmark, First, he's just started doing a whole lot of cross-listing to the other platforms, and it's starting to pay off. This was a Sigrid Olsen women's jacket. It sold for $16. Cole Haan women's shoes sold for $20. These Carhartt men's jeans sold for $18 on Poshmark. And last but not least, Wrangler Q Baby Ultimate Riding Bootcut jeans sold for $27. And then on eBay, sold this Lauren Ralph Lauren pink polo shirt. Wish we could find a whole bunch more of these. This one sold for $39.68. Next are these American Eagle men's straight jeans, sold for $17. Jordache women's jeans, sold for $18. Talbots, love Talbots. These were slim ankle women's jeans, sold for $21.72. And then these Orvis men's hiking pants sold for $25. I hope you guys are having an uptick in sales also. I'm very, very grateful for getting a lot of these sales on other platforms, especially when it's all 6. I can't wait till any other platforms get added to Nifty because, you know, getting eyes from different platforms on your stuff can only mean more sales.
We've had a couple comments that people would like to try Nifty, but they're not super technical,
like me,
like Rebel. They're nervous about trying it. If you want to try it, let us know. We're happy. We've got a couple videos of how we set things up, and send us an email. We'll be happy to help you get it set up and configured how we have ours. Everybody should do theirs their own way, but we'll show you how we have ours set up, and hopefully it works for you, and then you can tweak that and get it so that it works best for you, so that you get the sales you want from these platforms, because it's made a huge difference for us. I can't imagine with the way eBay's been this year, what our sales would be like.
Oh.
I mean, overall, because they are significantly greater because we're doing all the cross listing now.
All right, it's time to get to work and out of this heat. Bye.